We are the Rock of Boston, 104.1 WBCN.
All right. Hey, joining us now, some friends, ladies and gentlemen, here as Government Mule, under the name Government Mule. It's our friend Warren Haynes and Alan Woody. Let's see, what microphones are on the air here? I think these here are for talking. So if you can come over here for a second, Warren and Alan, we can welcome you guys back to Boston. How are you?
Great. We're doing great.
Thank you very much. We got everything plugged in.
What's that sound, man?
Well,
Wow, that's cool.
That's Woody. You know,
Yeah.
he just makes that kind of energy.
Excuse me, Nigel.
How are you, Mr. Alan Woody? How are you? Nice to see you. Saw you guys on the David Letterman show the other night. That looked like it was good fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. Was he nice to you?
He was actually nice to us. I think he was a fan.
We threatened him.
Yeah. You sounded good. You looked good. Yeah.
It felt pretty good. Hard to get a song like that down to that short of time frame.
Matt, welcome. Matt's going to be drumming here with us. Matt, we know you from the Dickie Betts band, I think. Nice tattoos. Excellent. This is radio. I can't, but excellent arms full of tattoos and color. Matt Apps, right?
ABTS.
ABTS. Apps. How you doing?
Good.
Good. All right. Well, this is great. Now, you guys have, the part of you that are the Allman Brothers had quite a summer with the, Horrid Tour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That just ended? Is that?
Yeah, like last week, actually.
Right. So you had like a whole bunch of bands to play with every night. Was that weird for you guys who are usually so used to taking, as the Allman Brothers, taking as many hours as you want to play, to have to share the time with other bands?
Yeah,
We actually got about an hour, actually.
We actually had to trim it down to 2.5 hours, which was a short set for us.
Listen to all that stuff humming. Isn't it great? That's the part we have plugged in.
The rock and roll sound.
Yeah. We figured, hey, everybody's doing unplugged. This is like, let's plug it in. And then I forgot we have to bring in all this stuff and snakes. You can't do it without a snake, you know.
That's what they say.
Apparently you need a good snake. So now, Alan, are you doing, is this project going to be a recorded, legitimate record, product?
Oh, yeah, it's mostly done now, actually. We have about 2/3 of it done. And I think we're going to go in and do like 3 more songs and then do some picking and choosing and hopefully put it out at the beginning of the year.
Can we turn that hum just down just a bit? Where's that coming from?
I kind of like it.
Bear with us, folks. Yeah, I know. It gives it that real kind of
Brought my
thing.
buzz with me.
Hey, it's great. So, it'll be out eventually.
Yeah, early next year as well.
Yeah, hopefully January-ish.
Now, you'd think with the Allman Brothers and all the things, I mean, you guys have had great success this year. It really has been a fabulous comeback for the Allman Brothers. I mean, it started here in Boston. Hey, here we go. We turned that down.
I lost my buzz.
Oh, man. You don't want to lose your buzz on a Friday. You started here early in the spring, was it, with the when the album first came out, with the Brothers, and then it's been a great year for you guys. You've been everywhere, and the songs, Where It All Begins, is a big hit. Was that on Dickie's part, you think sort of like, hey, this could sound a little like Melissa, or that kind of feel when you're in the studio? Does he tend to reprieve himself, or retreat, do the same thing again on a song?
We just kind of started jamming on it, and it kind of just took that Allman Brothers feel.
Yeah, it sounds great.
It's totally different when he brought it.
Yeah, I mean, everything when we bring it to the band, it ends up changing a lot.
Goes through that democratic process.
Well, and the process of making it from a 4-minute song to a 20-minute song.
Yeah.
We can't play anything short as written. We have to stretch it out and jam it to death.
Someone pointed out to me, and it didn't even dawn on me that your name backwards, of course, is Woody Allen, and
we look a lot alike.
Yeah. Well, just
I get stopped a lot on the street, actually.
Say, are you Woody
That's what
Allen?
my mother did to me.
Matt, where are you from? You from down there in Georgia as well?
No, I'm an Ari Brat. I live in L.A. now.
Yeah.
I've been denying it ever since. Today is my boy's birthday, Jake Henry. He's 1 year old.
Hey, Jake.
Today.
All right. Congratulations. Excellent. 1 year old.
And I'm not home.
Yeah, well, you're out there on the road making the cake money,
That's right.
Well, we really appreciate you coming by. I know you got a show tonight at the Paradise.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, is wide open if you guys want to come out. You people listening, it's the Paradise and Com Ave, and I guess from what Carter Allen tells me, you're doing a couple of Allman Brothers songs, so it's no secret that you guys are in that band. It's sort of a sharing kind of thing,
Yeah, we're doing a few songs like we're doing Into the Line that Woody and I.
Woody, you wrote that, right?
Warren and I
and Greg and
Yeah.
and
a friend of ours from Nashville, actually.
And we're doing like Gambler's Roll that I wrote for the band back for 7 Turns. We're doing a few things like that, and other than that, it's really mostly brand new material.
Yeah.
And there's some guy that keeps coming to the shows on the front row. I think it's the same guy that screams "Dickie" at every show. And this guy, now that Dickie's not around, he screams "Freebird." So we're looking for him to be there tonight.
He's not here today here at the studio. We've got security here, by the way. Well, what was the Woodstock thing? We were all there. It was muddy. It was weird. It was. What did you feel from the stage? How did it look to you?
It was great. It was a sea of peeps.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, it was. It was. Yeah. Boobage,
did you see our show that night?
Boobage and Doobage. Yes. No, not back here. I was there.
You're still there, right?
I was there in the muddiness of it all, enjoying it.
It was pretty crazy.
It was real crazy. It was a little scary, but it was real fun.
It could have been a lot worse. I think everybody proved that it could be done, you know?
Yeah, I think that you guys got a fabulous reception. There were a couple of like Crosby, Stills, and Nash. I think some of the younger kids were sitting there going, what the hell's this stuff, you know? Let's throw mud at them. You guys...
Ever since that Woodstock thing, though, Warren has this thing like when we're playing with a band, he beats himself in the head with a microphone uncontrollably.
Perfect. Yeah.
It's starting to kind of...
You didn't do any moshing, did you? You didn't pass any of the band members over your head, or...
No, we're working on that, actually.
Well, let's get started, all right? We got John Riley from our production staff over there mixing, and we got Jim Reiki from our engineering staff holding the fuses together, and I'll just get out of the way, and we'll have Matt Apps and Warren Haynes and Alan Woody as Government Mule live from the studio. And so give us a couple seconds to get the mix right here on WBCN. Whenever you're ready, guys.
You ready?
Yeah.
Ever since I was a young boy, couldn't ask from anyone is they ask nothing from me. It's long at the future that I'm blind to reality. Come a time to watch our lives as they slip into the sea. All I ask from anyone is they ask nothing from me. Dreams fly by like 1,000 railroad trains, and eagles stood fast like mountains in our brains. And those of us who let go will be swallowed, live till the die. Do not look to the sky, it will not rain for you. Do not look to strangers, they won't help you through. The only chance you got when you hear them war dogs bark, to be one up on your brother like a blind man in the dark. Face to face we'll meet again, never eye to eye. Meanwhile in your mania, your 4 wings touch the sky. Fly too high, the wax will melt, and you slip down to your knees. And all I ask from you, my friend, is that you ask nothing from me. Dreams fly by like 1,000 railroad trains, and eagles stood fast like mountains in our brains. And those of us who let go will be swallowed, live till the die. Do not look to the sky, will not rain for you. Do not look to strangers, they won't help you. The only chance you got when you hear them war dogs bark, to be one up on your brother like a blind man in the dark. brother like a blind man in the dark. Blind man in the dark.
That would be called Blind Man in the Dark, right? Yes. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's great, man. That, it sounds, it's a power trio, so, you think of Cream, we were talking about that Cream before.
Right.
And I think of Mountain. Remember Felix Papalotti's?
Yeah,
it has that feel to it. Yeah. And,
power trios of old,
Yeah, I guess so. It sounds great, man. I hope it sounds good on the air to people listening out there. We're all plugged in. We got, Warren Haynes and Alan Woody and Matt Apps on Matt was on the Dickie Betts album a few years ago. You remember that one called what was that album called?
Pattern Disrupted.
Yeah, Pattern Disrupted. That's it. And we're playing some live stuff here in the studio this afternoon. What's the difference? When do you know what song to bring to the Allman Brothers and which ones do you save for yourself?
Well, actually, that first song we brought to the Allman Brothers, and in fact,
and they said
it's been recorded by the Allman Brothers.
The first song
and didn't get on the album,
which is called Rockin' Horse.
Right.
Greg co-wrote with us, and we had just learned it and recorded it for the new record.
Right.
But we weren't happy with the version, so we thought, well, we'll just save it for later. And then when we started doing this project, we thought, well, it might be good for this project as well.
Right. So in your mind, you just sort of take them as it comes,
Usually they can't, there's something that tells you which ones fit, like the brother stuff, or like in the case of Government Mule or with my solo project. Usually there's something that separates them, it makes them a little different, but some of them overlap and could go either way.
Fire in the Kitchen could have been an Allman Brothers song.
Yeah, a few people have told me that.
Yeah. Government Mule, that's a cool name. What the government used to have before Jeeps and before cars, they used to actually give out mules to the Army guys.
Yeah.
Is that true?
That is true.
And they were also slow and they were stubborn.
Hey, you're figuring us out already.
It's that Southern thing. Wait a minute.
Well,
yeah.
We actually figure there's a lot of different connotations of the word mule.
Yeah.
And some of them are kind of funny, and even
some of them are obscene.
Some of them are obscene.
Right.
But if you put government in front of any of them,
it makes it okay.
Then it's definitely obscene.
Yeah, then it's okay. Well, it's a cool name, and one you don't forget. You want to take a break, or you want to play another song right now? You all warmed up and ready to go? It's up to you. We can.
I guess we're ready.
All right. Hey, we're ready. Step out of the way here and live on WBCN.
We're going to do
Government Mule.
This song is from our upcoming record, and this song's about 50 years old. It was written by a gentleman named Memphis Slim.
Oh, yeah.
And his version was totally different than this, but we adapted it for Government Mule. It's called Mother Earth Blues.
All right, here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Town. You may never go my way. Mother Earth is waiting for you. There's a debt you have to pay. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you're worth. To go back to Mother Earth. to tear. Even diamonds and pearls. You can have your own airplane and fly all over this world. I don't care how great you are. I don't care what you're worth. When it all ends up, you got to go back to Mother Earth. You may play the horses, baby. You may own the racetrack. You may have enough money to buy anything you like. I don't care how great you are. I don't care what you're worth. It comes down. You got to go back to Mother Earth. time. You may never go my way. Mother Earth is waiting for you. It's a debt you have to pay. I don't care how great you are. I don't care what you're worth. When it all comes down, you got to go back to mother. Yeah, when it all ends up, you got to go back to Mother Earth.
Excellent. Tasty Licks, live from the main studio. Studio A here at WBCN. Government Mule, Alan Woody, Warren Haynes, and Matt Abson. Boy, that sounds good, man. It's very nice. Tasty stuff.
Thanks a lot.
Very cool. Let me do a couple of words here so we don't get behind, and then maybe I can talk you into one more. Maybe? Let's see what happens here. Hold on. WBCN, live on a Friday. Don't go away. We're back. It's WBCN. I'm Mark. It's the Government Mule here with us, playing live in the studio tonight at the Paradise. Doors are opening at 7 o'clock, and should be on, I don't know, what time are you going to be on? 8 or 9, somewhere in there?
I think it's an early show.
So make your plans, grab some friends, and come on down to the Paradise and hear what you're hearing here, but in a whole show setting. So I really appreciate you coming by. This is fun to have a live plugged-in thing. You know, people have been doing unplugged, and we said, we ought to plug it back in. Yeah. So we have limited room here, but more than most stations. The studio's a little bit just big enough to do this. So thanks, all three of you guys for coming by, and your guys and your techs. So we got time for one more. Kevin Nealon's coming by in a few minutes from Saturday Night Live, a little after 5. So we got time to jam out one more. What do you got?
This is a song from the upcoming record. This is called Monkey Hill.
Monkey Hill. BCN.
Last night was the night before. The thunder crowed and the rooster roared. I woke up sweating on somebody's floor. You know how the story goes. Dirty streets, they can be so mean. Everybody trying to live so clean. For me, I'm stuck here in between. And it's a fine line. Down on Monkey Hill, some brother screaming on the corner. Talking about some love down dirty shame. And he said, gonna get so high that I just don't know my name. Between the buildings and the alleyways, it's where the living is done. Where the young boys chase the dragon. Where flesh and steel are one. Down on Monkey Hill, son and a brother testifying this evening. Talking about some love, everything. He said, gonna get so high that I just don't know mine. Everybody's talking shit and jiving.